So passive ZS, that means passive sentence. Okay. Okay. So in passive sentence, okay. So in passive sentence, the main importance we give to doer. Okay, doer, like who will done the work. Okay. Wait. In passive sentence, okay, focus is on the doer. Okay, sorry, on the action, not a doer, on a action. Okay. And in active sentence, okay, in active sentence, that focus is on a doer. Okay. Like in passive, we focus on the event or that action. Okay. And in active sentence, we focus on a doer, like who is doing the work. Okay. For example, I wash my car. Okay, I wash my car. So this is the active sentence. Okay, so the main focus is on doer, like me. So that I wash the car, so focus on me. Okay. And in passive, it it converted to the car is washed by me. The car is washed by me. Now the act the focus is on action. Okay, like the car is washed. Okay, the car is washed. Okay, by me. Okay, now we see the focus. Now we focus on the action. Okay, action or event. So whenever we make sentence in passive, okay, we use werden. Okay, werden. Werden is used as main verb. Okay, as main verb. Like this is not a main verb. Like this, that means that it comes at second position. Okay, in passive. Okay. Okay, so wait, let's see the werden conjugation first.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, my phone call came and everything.
Okay. So okay, so werden is used as a main verb. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. In this one is in passive.
Yeah, in passive. Not like they act like main verb. Okay, they act like main verb. That means it comes at second position. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
it comes at second position. So let's see the werden conjugation. Okay, so werden ish, du, er, es, sie, wir, ear, z and z. Okay. So ish,
Is
badam,
water.
do, wits. Okay.
With
W I R S
yeah.
wits, RSC, wed,
Where I or the
waden,
then we are where
ear,
here where that
yeah, wadet, zizi,
where
yeah, waden. Okay. So this is the waden conjugation. Okay. Now the rule is to apply wadeness. First one in passive, okay, sorry, in presence. In passive presence, that Werden come at the second position. Okay, Werden come in second position at
okay.
conjugated form. Okay, at conjugated form and your sentence. Okay, and at the end, pessoy will become. Okay, pessoy will become uh, at end. Okay, arm ender. So this is the rule for passive. Okay,
Plus
sorry, presence.
page way means here page way amenda that main verb will come main verb will become page way amenda.
Yeah, pessoy at the end and Werden at the second. No, there is a
Second.
no main verb. Werden is the main verb. Okay, Werden
Okay.
in second position and the main verb it convert into pessoy and goes at the end. Okay.
Okay.
Now preteritum. Okay. So the rule of preteritum is same. Okay. No, not same. Here viewed will become. Okay. Viewed will become and preteritum convert into pessoy. Okay, and its arm ender and this at the second position and conjugate form. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So the meaning of werden is here is am and are and also being and viewed means was,
Wa
were
was were
and being. Okay.
be were being.
Was, were, being. Okay. Now, okay, before we start, okay, let's see the viewed conjugation. Okay, so ish, viewed, do, viewedest, rnz, also viewed, wear, vieweden, ear, viewed, and zizi.
Viewed. Viewed.
Okay, and vieweden means was, were, and being, and werden means is, am, are, and being. Okay, and in both that pace the main verb convert into pace y and it comes at the end. Okay.
Yeah.
So accusative object, accusative object present in active sentence.
Actually,
Hmm?
I'm getting confused. Now, this passive sentence, okay, we are doing this chromatopics, passive sentence, passive sets,
Hmm.
and active sets. Passive sets focus on the action, active sets focus on the to person who is doing that. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, this Vadan and Vudan. So means we are, Vadan is present, Vudan is preteritum.
Hmm.
Now, but this rule where it plays, I couldn't make out.
Okay. So for example, this is for present, that means for present sentence. Okay,
Okay.
whenever you make present sentence, you use werden. Okay, and that verb, okay, verb in present sentence, okay, it convert into PASSIV, okay, and goes at the end. Okay, now preteritum. Okay, so preteritum is basically used for past. Okay, past.
Yeah.
So this is for past. Okay, so in preteritum, that in second position we use viewed. Okay, viewed at conjugated form, and that preteritum verb. Okay, your preteritum verb convert into PASSIV, it goes at the end. Okay, okay. Wait, first okay, first we will see the sentence. Okay, we will see the example. Okay, then if you have doubt you can ask me. Okay, okay, because after first you see the example, you will get, you can understand more.
Okay.
So accusative object present in active. Okay, look, wait,
Okay.
wait, first in English. Okay, first we will see some English. Okay, okay. I wash my car. Okay, this is active sentence. Okay,
Okay.
this is active sentence. Okay, I wash my car. Okay, so the focus is on this I, that means
Yeah.
subject. Okay, now I, so let's convert this sentence into passive. Okay, so the car washed by me. Okay, the car washed by me. Now this is the passive sentence. Okay,
Yeah.
it means the focus is on now action. Okay, action or doer. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, now clear active or passive sentence.
Yeah. I wash my car.
Yeah. This is
Here,
active
what is
sentence.
the action means I'm washing. Okay, I'm washing my car. Then passive means the car washed by me.
Yeah.
Means the
Now
car
here,
washed by me. That
yeah,
action done by me.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Who is doing? Okay.
Now in passive we focus on action. In active we focus on doer. Okay.
Okay.
So the point is accusative object present in active. Okay. So that accusative object. Okay. Accusative object present in active. Okay. In active sentence. Okay. So in active sentence accusative object present. Okay.
Okay.
But in passive sentence, okay, okay, but in passive, so in passive that your object is converted into subject. Okay, but in passive object convert into subject. Okay, into subject, and the subject
Good.
convert
Subject object.
into object. Okay, and and the object is, and that object is dative. Okay, that object will be dative. Okay, that object will take dative case. Okay, like for example, let's see a sentence. Okay, now in German. Okay, so ich lese einen Roman. Okay, ich lese eine Roman. That means I read a novel. Okay, now this is a active sentence. Okay, this is active sentence. Now, so in this sentence, the focus is on doer. Okay, so who
You.
is reading?
I read. Yeah, I.
Who is reading the novel? I. Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
Then here, okay.
subject,
Einen
verb, and this is
Roman.
the object. Okay, this is the object,
Yeah,
and the object is accusative.
accusative.
Yeah, Roman. Now, the object, this object,
Yeah,
eine Roman, will convert into subject. So, I,
yeah, einen Roman.
no, only
Ein,
ein Roman.
ein Roman.
Okay. Then what? This is the present sentence. Okay, presence. So we will apply
So,
werden.
read.
Okay. Werden. So with,
So, ein Roman.
with. Okay. Now your subject. Okay. Your
Subject, yes.
subject will convert into object. Okay.
I think object.
Von mir. Okay.
Yeah,
This is the dative. Okay. Von mir. Okay. And your main verb lesen
yeah.
will be in PASSIV at the end.
In basic.
Gelesen.
Gelesen.
Gelesen. Lesen, gelesen. Okay.
Yeah.
Eine Roman wird von mir gelesen. Okay. So now this is the subject, this is verb,
Verb.
and this is object,
Object.
and this is pepe at the end. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the question is why I am writing this von mir in bracket. Okay. Because this is your choice. Okay. If you want to mention doer like von mir, so you can.
Okay.
If you want to not mention the doer, you cannot. Okay. That is
Okay.
your choice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now understand, Clark?
Yeah. Clear.
Okay. Now, second, sein Vater kocht die Suppe. Okay. Seine Vater kocht die Suppe. That means his father
His father
cook.
cooked the soup.
Yeah. This is a present sentence. Okay. Present sentence. That's why cooked. Okay. So present sentence we use werden. So
So,
okay.
so,
Now this is the subject.
subject,
This is verb,
verb,
and this is object.
object,
And object will be become subject.
subject. So, it is verb.
Yes, die Suppe. Okay.
Wait.
Mhm. Von.
Okay, in bracket. Okay. Von.
Okay. Seinen Vater.
Seine will
Seinem will be
seine
Seinem.
Vater.
Seinem. Okay. Seinem. Because
Seinem.
von is dative. Okay.
Dative.
Von is dative, and
Yeah.
we
I
see
am
that.
for the token.
Okay,
Okay,
Kochen.
hoped. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
get
Okay,
walk. Okay, got it.
yeah,
Okay, now let's see that preteritum sentence. Okay,
okay,
so sie schrieb einen Brief. Okay, sie schrieb einen Brief. That means she write a letter. Okay, she write a letter. Now here this is the subject. This is
so
where.
I break
Yeah, this is where preteritum, and this is object.
object.
Now,
So I brief
hmm,
would so I brief
hmm,
would in bracket font
viewed. Okay, phone
bracket
and
font
ZZ
uh
becomes in dative ear. Okay,
in that
ear. Okay,
font
schreiben,
I guessed it
geschrieben,
guessed
geschrieben. Okay, schreiben. Schreiben becomes geschrieben. Okay, so
guessed
eine Brief wird von ihr geschrieben. The letter,
yeah
the letter
was
was
written by
being, was being
written by
written
her.
by
Okay.
her. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Now let's see mit dative object. So it reminds dative object in passive sentence. Okay, so it remains dative object in passive sentence. Okay, okay. Like we will see. Okay, we will see. Wait. So there is a important. Okay, mark this important. Okay, s is used. So s is used as dummy word. Okay, s is used as dummy subject. Okay, dummy subject. So this is for whenever whenever we have like no object, no, not no object, yeah, no object, and also we have, okay, let's see the example. Okay, so ich helfe den Kindern. Okay, ich helfe den Kindern,
That's it.
I help the children. Okay, now the question is here that of the object. Okay, this is the verb, subject, and object. Okay,
Subject
the
object
object is already in dative. Okay, in
that
in here we see the object is accusative. Okay,
opposite
accusative, but here the object is already accusative. Okay, so
opposite
whenever
that
this type of sentence will come in active. Okay, and you have to make sentence with passive. So for this we use s. Okay, s as a dummy word. Okay, We use
Yeah.
as a dummy word. So it will be like this.
Oh,
S
yes. Helped. Okay.
with, S
Oh,
with,
yes. Wait.
then kind, okay? Then kind
Jane. Kinder. Jane Kinder.
for
For
near,
near. Okay. Helped.
geholfen.
Okay.
Means the child are
Means
being helped by me, okay?
me.
This is subject, this is verb, okay? And this is dative object, okay? Object, dative, okay? And this is pepe, amender. Okay, got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Need to practice this.
Yeah, you have to practice this. First, read this structure, okay? In presence, Baden and Peswai,
That's why.
Preteratum, Buda, and Preso, okay? If you
It's
if you remember this, you will you get mostly correct, okay? Mostly correct, and sometime this type of question will become like as like that
yeah.
might be incorrect, but if you learn this structure, it will be correct, okay? And
Okay.
second thing also, revise space why, okay? Revise
Yeah.
space.
Okay. Okay.
Your pace why is weak, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to revise it.
I'm not judging that I've
No.
tell.
No. 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 The truth.
Yeah,
I have to revise it. So actually, I have to
because
accept.
in passive and many things pace why will become, and in Schreiben also, if you use pace why you get that Schreiben, that mostly Schreiben is like for past, like you have done your vacation, write this letter to this, okay? So this is
Mm-hmm.
you, so on that case you have to write in peswai, right? Or in preteritum.
Okay.
Not preteritum is basically used in that articles and all.
Yeah.
In
Preteritum only will be. Preteritum only will be used now.
yeah. Okay, now second sentence, okay? One more sentence we will see. Er dank denk seinem seinem Vater, okay? So here is the same condition that object is dative, okay? Seinem Vater, object is dative. So he thanked, okay? He danked seinem Vater. He thanks
His
his
father.
father.
Father. Yeah.
For this we
So
use
yeah.
also dummy word s. S
Yes.
with
Yes. Wait. Sign up. No. Aram father.
seinem
Sign.
Vater.
Yes. Wait. Sign up father.
For R we use von ihm.
Font.
Ihm. Okay. And for denken is gedankt. 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 Er wird seinem Vater von ihm gedankt. That means
Get up.
he he is thanked. He's
He,
he
he thanked
he thanked
his father. No.
his father by him. Sorry, it
It was thanked by it.
yeah,
It
it was being thanked by
by
his father,
he. No.
by
It was thanked by him.
him, his father, okay?
His father.
Yeah. Let's see one more example. Sie schenkt ihrem Bruder einen Kuli. Okay. He schenkt ihrem Bruder einen Kuli. Okay. Now the thing is, we have two objects. Okay. And this is person dative, thing accusative. Okay. That means schenken is vexel. Okay.
So first, yeah, Iram Booter is dative. Ainam Kuli is accusative. Yeah.
Yeah. So einem Kuli will be your subject. Okay.
Object.
So ein,
Yeah.
whenever we have two object and one object is dative and one object accusative, so choose that accusative.
Accusative. Accusative. Yeah.
So einen,
Ein
ein
Kuli
Kuli
will
fed, okay, and ihrem Bruder
Kuli with Iram
von ihr. Okay, von ihr,
ear
because she will be
geschenkt.
dative, von ihr
Geschenkt.
geschenkt. Yes. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Now fourth one in preteritum. So sie gab den
Den
Studenten die Aufgabe. Sie gab den Studenten die Aufgabe. That means she gave the student the Hausaufgabe. Oh, sorry, the task. Okay, Aufgabe is task. Okay. So now here is den Studenten. This is plural dative, and also the object. Okay, object, and the Aufgabe is accusative. Okay. So this is dative object, and this is accusative object. This is your verb in preteritum. Okay, this is preteritum verb, and this is subject. Okay? Now, how the sentence will be start?
so die Aufgabe
Hmm. Die Aufgabe
wurde
wurde den
den Studenten
Studenten
von ihr
ihr and
this one more
gab gab is geben.
given, yeah.
So
Yeah, this
gegeben.
gegeben.
Gegeben. Okay.
This gehen is only gegangen.
Yeah, gehen is gegangen, and geben is gegeben. Okay.
Gegeben. Yeah.
Okay. Clear.
Yeah. Clear.
So this is the preteritum, okay, and we also see in vexel and dative vexel or vexel, okay, like vexel verbs in dative verbs and also accusative verbs, and also we will see
Yeah.
presence in preteritum, okay. Now, what if there is a sentence like with it start with man, okay? For example, wait, passive Sätze form man, okay. For example, like this, like your subject is man, so man kauft eine Roman. Okay, that means one by a Roman is
novel.
hmm,
Novel. Man, cow, einen novel.
eine Roman.
Einen Roman.
That man is subject, Roman is verb, and
Yeah,
this is object. Okay,
object.
and this is also accusative.
Accusative.
Now it will be ein
So, ein Roman.
Roman. Okay, with. Okay. So whenever man, niemand, jemandem, okay, will become,
Yeah,
we don't write object, your
object. Okay,
object like phone,
nothing.
phone. Okay,
Okay,
this one, phonier, phoneme, and phone.
okay,
Phoneme.
nothing. Okay. So, ein man, ein Roman, where uh, directly we'll go for page side.
Space, gekauft.
Gekauft. Yeah,
Okay, this is active,
this is
and this is
passive.
passive sentence. Okay. Okay, now with niemand. Okay, so niemand, it sound like no one. Okay, niemand is no one, and this is also like not. Okay, so niemand lernte the vocabel, vocabulary. So no one is learn vocab. Okay,
Okay,
this is accusative, and this is we will make now passive. Okay, so this is subject, verb, and object. Okay, so the vocabulary will be your
okay. Subject will become. Okay.
subject. So the
The vocabulary,
vocabul, vocabulary. Okay,
viewer,
okay,
viewer.
viewed. Okay,
So,
and
here,
phonier will be not come
not
instead of,
confused.
when instead of niemand, just for niemand we use nist. Okay, nist gelernt. Okay, that means the vocab, was not 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 learned. Okay, the vocab
Learned.
was not learned. Okay, we don't write niemand. Okay, for niemand
Yeah,
or
okay. Otherwise, it will become the vocab was learned like that. Okay.
yeah,
If you are
for
not using list, it will become vocab was learned.
yes, and nist is for
Okay.
only
Niemand means list.
yeah,
Okay. Only to negate. Okay.
yeah, negate the sentence. Okay, now one more last sentence. Okay, so man trinkt viele beer. Okay, now the thing is, there is a subject, verb, adjective, and object. Okay, so whenever object and that object adjective will become, okay, we will write like this, fila, we will just write this, that object will be, okay, we write object with
Okay.
adjective. Okay,
Adjective. Okay.
fila,
Feel beer.
yeah,
Yeah.
feel beer
Beer.
with, okay,
Feel beer.
and as we see,
Very.
man will be not converted
No,
into,
not come. Yeah.
okay,
Get right.
get trinken is get trunken. Okay, get trunken, you, it's you. Okay, get trunken, this is the passive sentence. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, now got it, passive sentence.
Yeah. But
Okay, okay, revise it at home. Okay, and if you have any doubt you can ask me tomorrow. Okay,
yeah. Sure. Sure.
okay. Passive is a big topic, and there is a lot of thing in this.
Okay. Anything else is there apart from this in this topic? Passive.
Yeah, anything in passive.
This much only, no? In passive.